Welcome back. If you're a coin enthusiast or someone who loves the thrill of discovering hidden treasures, today's video is definitely for you. We're diving into the top 5 most valuable United Kingdom 1-penny coins, covering the different conditions that impact their worth in today's market. And the best part? We'll be looking at how much these coins are worth in dollars. So let's get started. First up, we're diving into the fascinating world of British coinage. Specifically, we'll be focusing on the United Kingdom's 1913 1-penny coin, an intriguing and valuable piece of history. If you're lucky enough to have one of these coins in uncirculated condition, you might be sitting on a treasure worth a significant amount of money. Stick around to find out how much it could be worth in today's market. The 1913 1-penny coin comes from the reign of King George V, who ruled from 1910 to 1936. These coins were part of the pre-decimal system used in the United Kingdom before 1971. The coin features the bust of King George V facing left, with the inscription Georges V. de I Grey Brit Amen Rex Fid Def Ian Imp, which translates to George V, by the grace of God, King of all the Britons, Defender of the Faith, Emperor of India. The reverse showcases Britannia seated, holding a trident and shield, symbolizing Britain's naval power and strength. Coins from 1913 in uncirculated or mint state condition are rare. Most of these pennies were heavily circulated, meaning they've experienced considerable wear and tear. However, coins that were never used and remained untouched for over a century hold immense appeal to collectors. One factor contributing to their rarity in uncirculated condition is their age over 110 years old. Even coins that were well preserved in collections might show some tarnish or discoloration due to environmental factors. Some 1913 pennies exhibit a unique black-toned or darkened patina, often resulting from storage conditions. While this might seem unusual, it can enhance the coin's appeal among certain collectors. Uncirculated coins are graded on a scale from MS60 to MS70. Higher grades command higher prices. Variations in minting, such as die errors, can increase the value. Demand. The coin market fluctuates based on collector interest and historical significance. Here's what you can expect in today's market for a 1913 1-penny coin in uncirculated condition. These coins typically sell for around $2,100 to $2,000. High-grade MS65 or above. In this condition, prices can soar to $2,500 to $2,000 or more depending on the specific coin's appearance and toning. Special cases coins with unusual patinas, like the black tone condition, might attract niche collectors and fetch even higher premiums. Auction houses, specialized coin dealers, and online marketplaces like eBay or heritage auctions often set the market trends for these coins. If you own a 1913 1-penny coin and believe it might be uncirculated, always use gloves to avoid transferring oils from your skin onto the coin. Professional grading services like PCGS or NGC can authenticate and assign a grade to your coin, significantly impacting its market value. So there you have it. The 1913 1-penny coin is a beautiful piece of British history that's only fascinating but potentially valuable, especially in uncirculated condition. Often set the market trends for these coins. If you own a 1913 1-penny coin and believe it might be uncirculated, always use gloves to avoid transferring oils from your skin onto the coin. Professional grading services like PCGS or NGC can authenticate and assign a grade to your coin, significantly impacting its market value. So there you have it. The 1913 1-penny coin is a beautiful piece of British history that's only fascinating but potentially valuable, especially in uncirculated condition. If you've got one of these coins, take the time to have it assessed. It might just be worth more than you imagined. Next up, we dive into the fascinating world of coin collecting to uncover the surprising value of the 1939 United Kingdom 1-penny coin in uncirculated black-shaped condition. The 1939 1-penny coin is a classic example of British coinage from the George VI era. Struck in bronze, these coins were produced at the Royal Mint, bearing a profile of King George VI on the obverse, designed by Thomas Humphrey Paget. On the reverse, we see the iconic seated Britannia design by Leonard Charles Wyon, a symbol of British pride and maritime power. But what makes this coin truly remarkable today, it's the condition and rarity in the collector's market. This is the first collection of its kind to be released by brands outside of the UK, and it's a sign of collector value and remarkable exclusiveness. Coins in uncirculated condition, meaning they have never been used in daily transactions, are highly sought after by numismatists. The term black shape condition refers to the coin's surface toning, caused by natural oxidation over time. This dark patina can enhance its aesthetic appeal to collectors. 1939 was a significant year globally, with World War II on the horizon. Many coins from this period were heavily circulated, making uncirculated specimens even more desirable. Now, let's talk numbers. As of today, a 1939 UK 1-penny coin in regular circulated condition might fetch between $1,000 to $2,000. But an uncirculated example, particularly one with a striking black toning, can be worth significantly more. Depending on its grade, the value can range from $1,500 to $2,000 to over $1,800 to $2,000 in today's market. In fact, exceptional pieces have sold at auctions for even higher amounts, especially when graded by professional organizations like PCGS or NGC. A high-grade coin with exceptional toning could even reach $2,000 to $1,000 or more. Coins like the 1939 penny are more than just currency. They're pieces of history. The condition, the story behind it, and its rarity make it a joy to own and a smart investment. So, if you come across a 1939 1-penny coin in uncirculated condition, it could be worth a small fortune. Remember, always handle coins carefully to preserve their value, and consider getting them professionally graded. Who knows what other treasures you might find? Next up, we're diving into the fascinating world of United Kingdom 1-penny coins from 1967, and more specifically, what they're worth today in uncirculated and very fine condition. So if you're into coin collecting or just curious about the value of some old change lying around, stay tuned. Let's start with a bit of history. The 1967 1-penny coin was struck during a time of transition in the UK. In 1967, the British economy was undergoing changes, and the coin itself holds historical significance as part of the pre-decimal currency system. Before the decimalization of the British pound in 1971, the UK used a system based on pounds, shillings, and pence. The 1-penny coin was just a small part of that larger system. The design of the 1967 1-penny coin was the same as the one introduced in 1964. Featuring the classic penny inscription on one side and the iconic crowned portcullis on the reverse, a symbol of the British Parliament. These coins were minted in copper and weighed around 9.45 grams. Now, why does the 1967 1-penny coin stand out today among collectors? Well, one of the main reasons is that in 1967, the coin was produced in large numbers, but it also marked one of the last years before the British currency system went decimal. After 1971, these coins were no longer part of the regular circulation, making them somewhat rare now, especially in top condition. The 1967 penny is also notable for being part of the transitionary period, which means it carries a bit of a historical charm that collectors love. It's still commonly found in lower grades, but finding one in excellent condition is where the true value lies. Now let's talk about condition. In the world of numismatics, the condition of the coin plays a huge role in determining its value. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to mint state, and a big difference in market value can be seen between uncirculated and very fine condition. An uncirculated 1967 penny is one that has never been in circulation. It's as pristine as the day it was minted, with no visible wear, scratches, or tarnishing. The detail is sharp, and the luster is intact. These coins are highly sought after by serious collectors and can fetch a premium price. On the other hand, a very fine condition coin has some minor wear, but the main design features are still clearly visible. You'll see a bit of light scuffing or patina, but it retains a lot of its character. So, what are these coins worth today? Let's take a look at the current market value for both uncirculated and very fine 1967 1-penny coins. An uncirculated 1967 1-penny coin can range anywhere from $2,100 to $2,000, depending on the quality and specific market conditions. In certain cases, especially if it's a particularly well-preserved example, collectors may pay even more. A 1967 penny in very fine condition typically goes for about $2,500 to $1,000. While it's not as high value as its uncirculated counterpart, it still holds its worth as a vintage piece of currency. The key thing to remember is that market prices can fluctuate based on demand, and the right buyer can make a huge difference in what you can get for your coin. If you're looking to sell, it's worth consulting with a reputable coin dealer or auction house to get an accurate appraisal. Now, if you're out there hunting for your own 1967 penny or planning to sell one, here are a few tips. First, always examine your coins under good lighting and use a magnifying glass to check for any imperfections. Look for signs of wear, damage, or any unique features that could impact value. Next, if you're thinking about selling, check online auction platforms, specialized coin marketplaces, or even local coin shops. Many collectors and dealers are always on the lookout for well-preserved vintage coins like the 1967 one penny. So there you have it. The 1967 one penny coin might seem small, but it has a big impact on the world of numismatics. If you have one of these coins in your collection, especially in uncirculated or very fine condition, you might have a valuable piece of history on your hands. Next up, we're diving into the fascinating world of numismatics to uncover the surprising value of the 1963 United Kingdom one penny coin in uncirculated fine condition. Grab your magnifying glass, because this tiny treasure could hold a big payout in today's market. This humble copper coin, minted in the United Kingdom in 1963, might look like just another relic of the past, but in pristine, uncirculated condition, it's far more than a simple penny. It's a sought-iron piece of history that collectors adore. Let's explore its features, rarity, and current market value. On the obverse, we have the iconic profile of Queen Elizabeth II. This particular design by Mary Gillick shows a youthful queen, crowned with a laurel wreath, an image that symbolized the start of her reign. Flipping it over, you'll see Britannia seated with a trident in one hand and a shield in the other, accompanied by the words one penny and the date 1963. This design, steeped in British history, remains largely unchanged for decades. The key to the value of this coin lies in its condition. Coins that are uncirculated, meaning they've never been used in transactions, are extremely rare. They retain their original luster, sharp details, and lack any signs of wear or damage. Collectors prize these coins because they tell the story of a bygone era in its most pristine form. Uncirculated 1963 pennies are especially rare because copper coins tend to oxidize or tarnish over time. Finding one in mint condition is like finding a time capsule from the past. Now, let's talk numbers. As of today, an uncirculated 1963 UK one penny coin in fine condition can fetch anywhere between $300 and $2,000, depending on its grade and appeal. At high-expend auctions, some exceptional examples have even sold for over $3,100 to $2,000. Why the big price tag for a penny? It's all about supply and demand. The number of collectors looking for this specific coin in flawless condition far outweighs the available supply. Use a magnifying glass to examine the edges and fine details. Uncirculated coins will have sharp, crisp designs. Handle it with gloves to avoid smudges or damage. Consider professional grading for an accurate assessment of its value. Platforms like eBay or dedicated numismatic sites allow you to connect with collectors directly. If you're looking for a quick sale, professional dealers can offer you a fair price. So the next time you come across a 1963 one penny coin, take a closer look. It might just be your hidden treasure. Next up, we're diving into one of the most fascinating and sought-after coins in British numismatics, the 1935 UK one penny coin. If you're lucky enough to own one of these, or if you're on the lookout for one, we're going to explore its history, condition grading, and most importantly, the incredible value these coins can fetch in today's market, especially in uncirculated and extra fine condition. Stay tuned. Let's start by taking a trip back in time. The 1935 UK one penny coin was part of the series introduced during the reign of King George V, a period filled with historic changes. This particular penny was issued in the year 1935 to mark the 25th anniversary of King George V's reign, an important milestone in British history. The design of the coin remained largely unchanged from previous years, with the iconic Britannia seated on one side and the king's portrait on the other. The reverse features a classic depiction of Britannia, holding a trident and shield, representing strength and unity in the British Empire. This coin, like many from the era, symbolizes a time of both stability and change in Britain. Now, let's talk about condition, and trust me, this is key when it comes to coin values. When it comes to coins, the term uncirculated refers to a coin that has never been used in everyday circulation. It's in pristine condition, with no signs of wear or damage. Think of it like a coin straight from the mint. An extra fine condition coin, on the other hand, shows minimal signs of wear. You might see some light rubbing or surface marks, but the details on the coin are still sharp and well defined. The overall appearance is still excellent, with no significant damage or discoloration. These two grades are especially important for collectors because they directly influence a coin's value. But how much can these coins actually be worth today? Let's take a look. As of 2025, the 1935 UK 1 penny coin is in high demand, particularly in uncirculated and extra fine conditions. For example, an uncirculated 1935 penny can easily fetch anywhere between $3,200 and $2,000 at auction, depending on its specific condition and the rarity of its minting. Now, if your penny is in extra fine condition, you're still looking at a solid value. These coins can range from $4,000 to $2,000, though it all depends on factors like the quality of the coin, its provenance, and the current market trends. But that's not all. Some rare variations of the 1935 penny, such as those with unusual errors or mint marks, can command even higher prices, potentially exceeding $50, $100, $2,000 or more in certain circumstances. Whether you're looking to buy or sell, the 1935 UK 1 penny coin is definitely a piece to keep an eye on. The market for British coinage has been steadily rising, and this particular penny is a great example of how collectors are increasingly valuing historical coins in top condition. The better the condition, the higher the value. Make sure your coin is stored in a cool, dry place, ideally in a coin holder or protective case to preserve its quality. As mentioned, error coins can be worth far more than the standard issue. Keep an eye out for anything unusual, such as double die errors or rare mint marks. Always check auction sites, price guides, and coin dealers to get a sense of the current market value before buying or selling. Remember, prices can fluctuate, and knowing the market is key. So whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, the 1935 UK 1 penny coin offers a wonderful opportunity to add a valuable piece of history to your collection. Its rich legacy, coupled with its increasing demand, makes it a smart investment for any numismatist. And who knows, you might just have one of these gems sitting in your coin jar right now. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more numismatic insights, and drop any questions or comments down below. Until next time, happy collecting.